Honestly, my biggest problem with this movie is that it has both Hugh Jackman and Ian McKellen, but there's only one X-Men reference in the whole movie. Or with that out of the way, here's the review. This movie is wildly creative and inventive, especially with the animation. Almost everything is shot from the perspective of mice, which leads to some creative little moments and gags with everyday props and how they're used. There are also just a ton of background gags. Next time you watch this movie, force yourself to only watch the background. There are so many hidden background references, Easter eggs, and jokes. And yes, the entire cast in this movie is great, but especially Ian McKellen as the villain. The way he says every single line is just so darn wildly entertaining. And there's a lot of sharp dialogue and writing in this movie too. My favorite side characters definitely have to be the Slugs. They're basically this movie's version of the Minions before the Minions were a thing, and they provide some of the biggest laughs of the entire movie. There's a scene where a character is eating what he thinks is rice, and to build up the reveal to this joke of what he's actually eating had me howling. And honestly, for a movie whose whole premise revolves around getting flushed down a toilet into a sewer, there's surprisingly almost no bathroom humor. That is restraint, DreamWorks. Good for you. There's also a really great third act twist. You think everything's about to wrap up, and then nope, twist happens, and you wonder what's going to happen next. This movie does not go the way you might think it's going to go. It's a smart, witty, well-animated, and hilarious movie. I give Flushed Away an A-, a 9 out of 10, and a 4 out of 5 stars.